Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cathy of Cathy's Cash and Coin. I'm a single mom with 3 daughters, although my oldest is grown and out of the house. And I want to thank you all for coming back and being part of my financial and budgeting journey and my journey to home ownership. I should have another video about that coming up soon, but today we are going to go over the 3rd paycheck of April. This is a magic month for me, so I hope I'll be able to explain there's some questions on how do you make it an extra check, and I hope I can break it down to show you how I was able to do that. I know in the past my mom used to always talk about, oh, those months where you have 3 paychecks, and it was never an extra paycheck for me because it just covered the following month's early bills. So I hope I can show you guys how to do this. So we're going to get right into it. This is the Elevated Life Co Workbook Duo by the Elevated Life Co. I will have this information linked below the website, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are going to start up here with my income. I do have a full-time job that I expect to bring in no more than $2,150. I usually make a little bit more with extra miles that I get paid for driving, but I did not work the last 2 weeks, so I will just be getting my base, I guess, salary. And then my part-time job, because I have been sick, I did not work at all. I don't expect to get anything. And so our income, or my income, for the April 30th payday will be $2,150. All right, so we are going to move down here to all my bills. Rent is already covered. I split it in half. I have used half of it for the first paycheck in April, the other half in the second paycheck in April. So I do not need anything for rent for May on this paycheck, so that's a huge chunk. And I also put away an extra $150 each paycheck towards, as if I was paying a mortgage, so that's zero. Utilities, all the utilities were covered already with the first 2 paychecks. I don't have another utility bill due until after I get paid again, so that will be the first paycheck of May. So this is also a zero. Subscriptions, this one I do have one more subscription that comes out of my account on the 1st. Now obviously your subscriptions, your utilities, you would have to make sure that they come in the middle of the month, and that, or you would have had to pay them with the second paycheck of April to make sure that you could have this zero here. So subscriptions, I just have one, and it is only $25. And then debts, I do have a personal loan that I pay $71 every paycheck. So because I pay per paycheck, that one will have to be paid. My other debt is a credit card that I have already paid on paycheck 1 and 2. The only the bigger bill that I do have to pay is my car insurance. And so that is $130. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm already making mistakes. Okay, the insurances, I do have to pay dental. I pay that every paycheck, and then I do have to pay my renters and car insurance. Those 2 together come to $183. So we're going to total this up and see where we're at. $279. And that is all that will have to be paid with this 3rd paycheck of the month. Now we're going to move on to my wallet. In my wallet, I carry food, gas, medical, gifts, pets, and clothes. And for food, I am really trying to stick to $100 a paycheck so we can eat through our freezer and pantry, since we will be moving in the next month or so. So food, we are going to keep at $100. Gas, I do have it at $150, and that seems to be working. Medical, I am going to keep at $20. And then gifts, pets, and clothes, we're going to keep them all at $20. Gifts will probably be depleted. I do have a couple birthdays before I get paid again in May, and Mother's Day, but Mother's Day I will be using maybe some holiday funds and a savings challenge, so I'm not too worried about that. And then pets will be $20. And close 20. So we're going to total this up real quick. $330. We're going to add that to the $279. That gives us $609 for the bills and then my expenses. And we're going to take that from the $21.50. That leaves me $1,541. And then from there we move down to challenges, because challenges I consider as my savings. All right, so we have first the 100 envelope challenge, and I have already figured out which envelopes I'm going to pull for the next challenge stuffing, and that is going to total $266. Like I said, this is my savings. And then investing, which is awesome for this one. I do the $1 a day investing. I already have $30 put away. I'm going to take an extra 20 and put an extra 10 into each of those funds. So we're going to do $20 here. And then the scratch off and cell phone, I do 20 for each, so 40 there. The Mom's Heart and the Parents' Day. Parents' Day, I'm going to do $20 because Mother's Day is right around the corner. And then Mom's Heart is just for me. We're going to do $5 on that one, so $25. The Roll the Die, I always plan $12. Sorry, my hand is kind of in a funny way. And then the Butterfly Challenge, I'm going to do $5. So we're going to total these up real quick. $368. And then we're going to take that from the 1,541. That leaves me $1,173. And we're going to move on to my pink binder. That's my first binder, and that is my revolving binder where it's money in, money out. And we always go with 20 for giving, $20 for mom fuel, and that is my coffee needs. Miscellaneous always gets 10, and beauty always gets 50. I did get my nails done. All right, and then school, I am gonna go with $10. This is for any school needs, school supplies, things like that, starting to fund for next year already. Landscaper is for my parents' property. We're gonna put $5 in there. We are a couple months ahead on this, so I only need about $5. Costco, I'm hoping to hold off on a Costco run until after we move. I'm going to put 20 in there. And then, like I said, hopefully our paper towel and toilet paper can last till after we move. I would hate to buy all that and then have to move it. So hopefully we can do that, make it last. Family fun, I am going to do, let's say $10. We haven't done anything fun in a while because I have been sick. Now this birthdays is for my daughter's birthdays. My next daughter's birthday is in November, so I have time. So I'm going to do $10 here because then one is in November, the other two come in February. So I want to make sure that that's fully funded for when their birthdays come. And then holidays with Mother's Day and then 4th of July, we usually do go to my sister's. I want to make sure that I have money set aside for those. So we're going to put 20 in there. And then we're going to add this all up and see where we're at. That is $175. All right, we were at $11.73. So I'm just going to put this over here just to kind of keep track of where we were at. We have $998 left. I do want to keep a substantial amount in my house fund, so I'm not going to blow through all $998 in my other funds. I really hope this made sense here as far as how come these are zeros. Like I said, I was able to pay rent and all my utilities on the first two paychecks. So this third one, it doesn't need anything. And like I said, you would have to move subscriptions or debts, insurance, anything around so that it doesn't come in that first week of the next month, so that you can make it to the next paycheck without needing any of that third paycheck. Hope that makes sense. All right, we're going to move on to my 4 binders. Okay, and again, knowing I have $998, I do want to leave a substantial amount to move over, but I know my month ahead, I only put 100 in there. I wanted to put 300 in there this month. So I want to add at least $200 here. And then we're going to go up here. We're just going to start going through and see where we're at. All right, so we are gonna start with glasses. Glasses, we're gonna just go with $10. We just got our glasses, so that should be good. Graduation party is fully funded. I don't expect to need any more than that. And then I think a lot of these will just get $10. Passports, 10. Australia, 10. Orthodontist, 10. Student loan, 10. My envelope, 10. And then health, I think I'm just gonna add $5. We're already at $295 just to make it an even 300. Car maintenance always gets $50. All right, we're gonna move down here to my savings. My savings, I am going to go with, we'll go $10. Ari's car, we're gonna go $10. My new car, $10. Old bills is at $507. I'm gonna do 13 here just to get it even. And then we got our 200. So let's total this up and see where we're at with this first page. $358. And we were at $998. That leaves us $640 right now, and we have one more page to go through. Okay, so this other page, this is my dated binder. This binder, well, and these numbers and how much each one needed, I know exactly how much is needed in each one. For instance, Christmas needs $23 a paycheck, but that was based on 2 paychecks a month. So I'm actually gonna skip all of these except for wedding. Wedding, yes, it is based on 2 paychecks a month, but I would like to do at least $50 here just to get it. And I could get ahead on these, but I'm choosing not to. I'm just gonna do nothing in each of those. And then my travel binder. I think, because this will be used for the wedding, I think I am gonna do a little bit more than I usually do. Maybe, you know what, take that back. Just to make these even, instead of $10 to make it 44, I'm gonna do 11 to make it 45. $11 here. I'm gonna do $3 here, $3 here. I'm gonna do $9 in gas, $9 in food, and then I will just do, I'll just do $4 here in tips. I might change this. I think I'm gonna do do $8 in these two. Let's see where we're at. We were at $640 left.
So we have 50 plus
$110 is the total here, and I said we were at 640, so $530 buffer and 500 into my savings. So let's see if I was right. All right, so we had $998 left. We had $110 in the dated and vacation binder, and $358 in the long-term and the save. So we're gonna add these 3 up and see what we get. $643. And we're gonna take that from the $1173. $530. So again, that is $30 is going to be left in my buffer. $500 will be moved to my new home fund because there's a lot of things coming up that will have to be paid, closing costs, things like that. So I need to start really hitting that a little bit harder again. So I don't know if this helped anyone as far as having that bonus paycheck. This is where that makes a difference. I could have put more aside for May's utilities and into June's rent if I chose to, but instead I'm funding some of these a little heavier than I normally do, and also not having that part-time paycheck isn't actually hurting me because this is a bonus check. I hope this all makes sense. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to see and it all makes sense to you all. I just realized my ring light was pushed all the way back. And if you hear in the background, that is actually a turtle trying to climb out of his cage or his tank. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to try and do my new home update little, I guess, series, and I'll hopefully get that posted this week. And then of course another cash stuffing and challenge stuffing. And thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button while you're here and subscribe if you haven't. Be a part of our little journey to home ownership. Take care. Have a blessed day. Bye.